All my conversations here are like with normal people.
Right.
They're normal. So many people are infected by the rhythm of Hollywood, which is just about people trying to become successful. And the way you become successful in Hollywood is you get chosen because you have to go on auditions.
Right.
That's the primary, right? The number one, top of the food chain. Well, I guess rock star and movie star are number one and number two. Maybe interchangeable. Maybe they're the same. Same. If it's a 10, like biggest stars in the world, it's 10 movie stars and rock stars. And movie stars, everything you do is about your relationships with people and whether or not people think you align with them politically and whether or not you support the right causes. You wear the bow tie at the Oscars. You act proper. You do all the things that you're supposed to do. And if you do all the things you're supposed to do, then you get into the club. You know, and if you don't do all the things you're going to do, then they're not going to use you. They're going to use Daniel Craig. They're going to use this guy. They're going to use that guy. They're going to use Dave Bautista. They're going to use The Rock. They're going to use... There's so many guys that want these roles, and there's only so many good roles.
Right.
Especially if you're going to be a male movie star, you know? Like, so no one can color outside the lines. And Dennis Quaid is like one of the rare few, like, male movie stars who just fucking completely gave up. He's like, I support Trump. I'm a Christian. You know, I sing gospel music. Like, fuck you. I quit. And he did this Reagan movie. It was a Reagan movie. Okay,
Yeah.
it's about a 1980s president. They wouldn't let him advertise on certain social media networks because they said it was during the time of the election and it could affect the election. What was it? Was it Facebook? Like what kept him from? Was it YouTube or Facebook? One of the social media outlets kept him from advertising this movie, which is a great movie about Reagan, where he plays Reagan. He does a fucking amazing job. It has nothing to do with today. It's about a guy who's dead. He's dead.
He's dead. He's been dead forever. Right?
He was dead his last year in office. He was at fucking full-on Alzheimer's.
That's the thing with this whole social media, you know, censorship, demonetization, like the way that they honestly, and I want to say they, like, there's a big group, and you were talking about it the other night, even with your show, with the Trump show, and then it's not trending, you can't even find it. The firearms community on YouTube deals with this all the time.
Oh yeah, all the time.
You know, the guys that have the huge YouTube channels from a firearms perspective, they're demonetized. They have to upload multiple times. They're in a constant
My good friend
battle.
Collins, Colion Noir,
Yeah.
his fucking show, he can't get it to grow. He can't get his Instagram to grow. He's like completely stifled.
And they're keeping the lid on this.
Yes.
I mean, like Brandon Herrera.
What does it say?
After he was on the podcast, Facebook acknowledged his mistake and lifted the restrictions.
You acknowledged it. Look at this. He expressed belief that Facebook labeled the content as an attempt to sway an election.
Yeah.